Death of the Ayatollah and the beginning of the strikes on Iran. Many in the local Iranian community say that they are hopeful this will be the end of the regime. WESH News' David Jones has been speaking with Iranian Americans across Central Florida tonight. And David, how exactly are they processing this news?
Luana, they say with the death of the Ayatollah, they can finally breathe a sigh of relief in many aspects. But the big question remains, what comes next for Iran?
After 47 years, it's elation, it's hope.
This is a historic moment with profound implications.
The Iranian American community in Central Florida is small but tight-knit.
So we're not surprised by any stretch of imagination. In fact, we have been calling for this to happen.
Pouyan Baluchian is a community organizer and the former president of the Iranian American Community Center.
The events that are unfolding essentially are kind of things that the people of Iran have been sort of dreaming of for 47 consecutive years of pure oppression.
He organized a protest that drew hundreds to downtown just 2 weeks ago. Now, he says he and others in the community are filled with new energy and hope.
But we are not oblivious of the fact that it's going to be a bumpy road.
He says they are not surprised, particularly following massive protests that drew millions onto the streets of Iran in January, spurred in part by a call to action from the exiled Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi.
They have no guns, they have no military training, and they were in the street.
Because the moment that this regime took power, it started exporting an ideological jihadism to the region, basically, and we have so many examples of that.
Dr. Houman Sadri is an Iranian-American associate professor at UCF who's been studying Iran for 3 decades. He's written books on Iran and its proxies like Hezbollah and Hamas. He says Iran was dragging its feet negotiating with the president.
No, they didn't read President Trump's style very well. President Trump, not coming from, diplomacy, not coming from the politics, he was a businessman. He has a tendency to want things very quickly.
He says the president's goals were centered on the nuclear issue, ballistics capabilities, and proxies.
Right now, Iran is just ahead of Afghanistan and Yemen. That is not something to write home about after 47 years of giving all these promises.
And the Iranian American community will gather tomorrow at noon at Orlando City Hall to stand with Iranians. Luana?